The young adult fiction genre has seen an incredible rise in popularity in the past 2 decades, with the amount of published books in the genre more than doubling over this period. The international best-selling young adult novel, The Book Thief, written by Markus Zusak, is a primary example of the success of the young adult genre. Zusak's novel employs a number of cleverly executed textual strategies while providing educational opportunities surrounding World War II and the lesser represented German population during this time. These characteristics all contribute to the novel's worth as a suitable text for use in the classroom. Set in Nazi Germany in the 1940s, The Book Thief is a historical fiction novel centering on the plight of 10-year-old Liesl Memminger. Surrounded by tragedy, Liesl is taken in by a foster family in a small town outside of Munich. She is initially underdeveloped in her reading ability due to her unfortunate circumstance, and her foster father, Hans Huberman, teaches her to read. Liesl also befriends a kind-hearted neighbourhood boy, Rudi, and the two share their experience of growing up in a Hitler-dominated Germany. Liesl steals a number of books from the mayor's wife's library over the course of the story, earning her the title of the Book Thief. Each stolen book becomes a pivotal moment in Liesl's development. As the story unfolds, Hans Huberman hides a young Jew named Max in the basement of the family home. Liesl develops a close friendship with Max, and they bond over their shared tragedy. The remainder of the main characters are killed during an air raid bombing, and Liesl is the sole survivor. The story deals with many complex human emotions and provides many profound metaphors, in addition to commentaries on existence and the human condition. The intended audience of The Book Thief has been assessed as ages 13+. The story and its events are mainly seen through the eyes of a 10-year-old child, and the narrative deals with themes that are related to adolescence. It also extends to more advanced themes. These themes include war, death, and personal sacrifice. However, as they are largely focalised through a child, they become comprehensible to a large span of age groups. The language used within the novel is accessible, easily understood, and yet profound and thought-provoking. It's the eloquent simplicity in the language utilised throughout the novel that invites readers of all ages to enjoy this book, and this highlights its suitability for use in the classroom. The vast majority of critic reviews are overwhelmingly positive in their deconstruction of the novel. Positive reviews of the book laud the text's ability to convey such complexity with relatively simple language. Truths surrounding ideas that winners often lose, the strong don't always survive, and that humans are capable of both the amazing and the terrible are comprehensible even for the younger demographic of young adult readers. The main hurdle for teenage readers, as identified by the majority of reviewers, is the length of the book. Many recognise that the length, coupled with the initial slow pacing of the story, may result in a reluctance to read among young adult readers. This is a very fair assessment. However, the positives that the novel is able to deliver far outweigh these concerns. Markus Zusak employs a variety of literary devices and textual strategies within his authorship of The Book Thief. Third-person narrative is used rather creatively within the novel, with death providing the narration for the story. Death is personified and provides an omniscient overview of the story while utilising individual characters throughout the novel for focalisation. As Liesl is the main character, the story is mainly focalised through her, giving insight into her perceptible actions as well as her imperceptible thoughts and feelings. Characters closest to Liesl also become focalised in sections, although this occurs to a lesser extent. Foreshadowing is another literary technique used extensively throughout the novel to great effect. Death reveals many crucial events in advance, including character deaths and the surrounding circumstances. This clever use of foreshadowing manages to ignite reader intrigue and sustain audience focus. In summary, The Book Thief has been assessed as a powerful novel suited for ages 13+, making it appropriate for grades 9 and 10. The historical learning points, coupled with the emotional scope and accessible language, contributes to the book's suitability for use within a classroom context.